why don't we get out of here? And I don't mean back to your place or mine for what you're probably thinking, because I'm pretty sure we'd have time for that later, because actually, planning on spending a couple of eternities with you. But there's a few things I have to ask you first. Like, did you ever watch Fraggle Rock or play Simon Says as a kid? Did you ever daydream in the 7th grade about how you were going to be famous and how people would send you fan mail and you'd read every single letter, no matter how long it took? And in high school, were you the most popular, unpopular girl? When you got out of high school, did you ever feel so much pain that you wanted to get into your car, get on the highway, and just drive until the road stopped? And were you aware that you had exactly 189 eyelashes, and it's about to be 188, so if you just let me blow that last lash from your brow, I would feel so much better, because if anything would have happened to those eyes, I don't think I could forgive myself. You're aware that your bottom lip was in perfect proportion to your top lip, and I mean scientifically, and I like to get a little bit closer, but even from sitting here, I'm getting a little bit lightheaded, so why don't we get out of here? I mean, let's really get out of here. Let's go to the Washington Monument and fly a kite with absolutely no wind. Run around like 8-year-olds, watch people look at us and laugh. But you know what? Go about their boring-ass lives. Let's thumb wrestle in the rain for the right to choose the next Netflix movie. Let's go to a really ethnic restaurant and be the only people there not from that country. Try everything but finish nothing and then just go to Ben's. Get hot dogs and chili and go home and pass out as you watch AMC. Let's go to the Natural History Museum and look at all the exhibits no one ever pays attention to, because being with you makes me realize how beautiful the unnoticed is. So, why don't we get out of here? I mean, let's really get out of here. Let's go to an island in the Pacific, watch the tide come in, bathe under waterfalls, and watch clouds that remind us of our favorite birthdays. Let's free write love poems in the sand with our toes and drink juice from a fruit that neither one of us can pronounce. And talk about the names that we would never call our kids, as my hand goes up the back of your neck like your scalp is a braille version of Where's Waldo. Think about that for a second. Let me whisper how... Let me whisper how beautiful you are in your ear until it kind of sounds like a swarm of butterflies on Novocaine. Flutter goes my heart till the buzz kind of sounds like all the poems I forgot to remember, because they weren't about you. They weren't about your eyes and your lips and the feeling I get when I stand next to you, so I couldn't even finish writing this poem. I had to take all the dreams that I had about you and put them in a bottle and throw them under the sun, and when they evaporated, it kind of sounded like the rest of this poem in a mix between a purple hurricane and a hatching robin's eggs. You know, for one day, let's stop reading poems about race and religion and politics and heartbreak, and just recite Shakespeare's sonnets like the hour of that lovely gaze where every eye doth dwell. Let's get high. Off conversation. So much so that we overdose on vocabulary to the point is that we never want to touch the stuff again, and I can just look at you and count those eyelashes. And somebody told me that 189 eyelashes is an abnormal amount of eyelashes, and I feel like God puts everything there for a reason, kind of like He put the atmosphere on the earth, because you can't look at two supernovas without some sort of protective shield. So why don't we get out of here? I mean, let's really get out of here. Let's get out of this world. Let's travel so fast that friction becomes fiction. Create our own dictions. We distance through dimensions, baby. I am not crazy about you. This is dementia. Let's sit on the North Star and watch cataclysmic events that no one will ever see but me, you, and God. Let's live on clouds and talk to angels about the science of music and the flaws in Darwinism as Gabriel comes up to you and says, you look really familiar. I'm sure it's the 188 angel wings that reside on your eyelids, and let me take you to heaven and grant you 2 wishes a day at exactly 11:11. Do everything in my power within those 12 hours to give you the entire world. I mean, the entire world. And I know this is the type of love that's mutual, so you tell me that you do the same thing, but baby, I have been wishing for the same thing every day. So I saw you get on stage, notebook in your hand, confidence in your eyes, and butterflies in your stomach as you read the most beautiful poetry I've ever heard in my entire life. So why don't we get out of here? Nowhere in particular. I just want to climb the St. Louis monument that resides on your back. I want to pollinate your skin. 1 cell at a time until I grow a garden on your body, cut the 3 most beautiful flowers from around your heart, put it in a vase in the middle of Tibet so people can remember what freedom looks like. Buy a whole pie, cut it into worst looking pieces ever, and eat it 1 misshapen polygon at a time. Let's play Guitar Hero. One of us claim they love the other one more. Let's play, you show me your soul and I'll show you mine. Or I could just sit here and watch you drink that macchiato, wait till 11:11 and wish I was that mug. See, I'm pretty sure I want to spend at least one forever with you, but it's a little bit taboo to tell a girl you love her before you ask her her name, so I'll just be here. At every open mic, look at the guy you came with sit down next to you and just watch you get out of here. Thank you.